Hello, greatness. Good evening to you. This is empowering you to be a better you. I really want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I pray that you've had a great weekend. Pray that you had an awesome Sunday, that the word was inspiring and encouraging and uplifting to you. All right. I am so grateful for each and every one of you that comes on and express and share and tag. And please continue to do so. All right. Listen, hey, brother Lawrence, Greg, Sister Greer, Pastor Greer, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Hello, greatness. Awesome, awesome. On this evening, I'm going to share with you from First Chronicles chapter 4, verse 9 and 10, and it caught me as I was sharing. But here's what the text says. Jabez, you've heard of this scripture before. Jabez, Greg, was more honorable than his brothers. His mother named him Jabez. We say Jabez is called Habez because I bore him with pain. Now Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, O Lord, bless me indeed and expand my territory. Listen, I want to pull this out, and you can probably help somebody. And I want to share with you a question and give you some investigative questions to look at. And that is, do you like you? Do you like you? You know, that's a question for all of us to ask. We're working through the pandemic, and the pandemic has caused some real serious mental illnesses and illnesses and some disturbances in relationships as well as with people. Hey, Denise. Hey, Dominique. Hey, Sister Sheila. So I'm asking you the question tonight to ask yourself, do you like you? And as I asked that, Sheila, as I asked that, Greg, Denise, Lawrence, I asked that for you to help ask people around you, because in counseling, you come to find out that a lot of people, they don't like themselves. Now, the reason I pulled out Habez, or Jabez as most of us know him, is because the text actually make us to know that she named him Jabez, which means pain or ouch. And that's kind of cold in a sense. But she named her son Ouch. She named her son Pain because she bore him in pain. And can you imagine living your life with everybody calling you, hey, Pain, come here. Hey, Pain, can we do this? Hey, Ouch, can you come over here? And it could have a true mental effect because he wasn't in control of who named him. Hey, sis, glad to have you on. So I want to ask you, do you like you? And I want to give you these 4 particular questions to ask yourself, to challenge yourself. And when you find a person that you might wonder if they are liking themselves, ask them that too, okay? First thing, do you like where you are? Yeah, you know, if you're kind of dealing with you got to ask, do you like where you are? Is where you are where you really want it to be? Is it the house that you want? Is it the car? Do you have the education that you want? Do you even have the health that you want? Are you where you want to be financially? Are you where you want to be socially? And definitely, as we ask this question tonight, are you where you want to be mentally? Have you parked in life? Or are you still journeying to a higher and better destination? And so I'm going to ask you, do you like where you are? Do you want to do something about it? Because catch the text, Jabez in First Chronicles chapter 4, 9, 10. Jabez rather yet. Yeah, Greg, we got to ask that question. But look what is said about Jabez. He's more honorable than his brothers. But then also, he gets to the place where he done the best that he could, and he done worked everything that God gave him, and then he turns around and says, hey, God, I need you to enlarge my territory. Jabez wasn't going to be drifting in life. He was driving in life. And so the first question I got to ask you is, do you like where you are? Second question I got to ask you is, do you like what you have become? Do you like what you have become? Have you become afraid to move? Have you become afraid to move forward? Have you become afraid to move on? Are you the person, or are you the personality that you've always wanted to be in life? And so we got to ask these questions because we've got a lot of hurt people hurting other people. And they don't realize that they can do something about their hurt. And so tonight, I just want to drop this in to help somebody. Or are you the business person you want to be? Hey, Sister Reckner, are you the author that you want to be? Are you the preacher that you want to be? Are you the friend? Are you the wife that you want to be? Are you the husband that you want to be? I mean, you got to look at, hey, where I'm at in my life. Do I really like me? Do I like where I am? Do I like what I have become? But then here's the third question. Do you like where you're headed? Are you drifting, or are you driving your life? That's a question. You know, I-10 goes east and west, and so you got to know which way you want to go when you get on I-10. So I got to ask you, are you doing the minimal, or are you doing the maximum with your life? And so some people park, some people get stagnated, and they stop liking themselves. And hear me well, only you can change you. Yeah, but you got to know where you want to go and where you're going to go. So here's the last one I gotta drop in on you is, do you like you? Yeah, that's the challenging question, because there are people who are dealing with depression, low self-esteem, self-rejection, self-dejection, and it's because they don't like themselves. And so I'm just dropping this in, Sister Greer, Pastor Greer, because every now and then we've got to check with some people when we see them going through. Could it be that they don't like themselves? And understand me well, you cannot change the situation. That's understandable. You probably didn't have the power to deal with the situation that came in and did something with you. But guess what? Only you can change you. You know, we like to play spades, and every now and then we get a hand that we don't like, and we can't throw it in because we got at least one spade. And so what you gotta look at is, can I play my hand? And you might don't like the hand that life has dealt with you, but the challenging question is, will you play that hand the best you can so that you can do what only you can do with the hand that you got? So I gotta ask you, are you sweet on you, or are you bitter on you? Yeah, you may not like what happened to you, but only you can change you. You can't change your past, but you can definitely change your future. And so Jabez says, hey, look, I can't change the fact that she called me out. I can't change the fact that she called me pain. But guess what I can do? I can ask God, enlarge my territory. Yeah, because I can do more with what I have, especially if I prove myself. And the text lets us know he did prove himself, Denise. Rhonda, he proved himself, because the text says, even with a name like Jabez, he was more honorable than all his brothers. So I'm just encouraging somebody, Dominique, I'm just encouraging somebody, Sheila, that you got to ask yourself the question, do you like you? Why is that so important? Because when you like you, it really doesn't matter who else don't like you. Yeah, when you like you, you can do what you want to do, become who you want to become, go where you want to go. Why? Because I like me, and I like what I like about me. And guess what? You can't stop me. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. It's 10 at 10. I want to drop this in on you. Repeat after me. All right, Brother Lawrence? Repeat after me. I shall be. I will be. I am better. This is empowering you to be a better you. Hello, greatness.